Good morning. It's 3 o'clock a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now, my favorite place on a Friday morning at 3 o'clock. What else can I say? Discipline. Life can become very hectic when there's fear, when there's doubt, and when there's anxiety attached to every single outcome. And for the longest time, I thought that was just a way of life. I thought that was normal. I thought that's just how things are. You know, you have to go through fear, and you have to go through doubt, and you have to go through unknown, and you have to go through fret. You have to go through all these different things to get to a point of peace. That's not true. That's not true. That's a belief that you grew up thinking that's how things are done, but that's not the truth. And the only way that I was able to get through those lies was to become very self-disciplined with myself. Be very self-disciplined with my exercise, be very self-disciplined with my workout, be very self-disciplined with what I eat, be very self-disciplined with my sleep. That was literally the only way that I was able to find my way out of those belief patterns, was by becoming so conditioned about who I am that it allowed me to start really seeing things for what they were. You know, take for example, you have a job promotion that's coming up around the corner, and you're kind of unsure whether or not you're going to get it. It can mean more money, it can mean a better office, it could be, it's closer to your goals, it's closer to what it is that you wanted. But as it approaches, you start telling yourself that you're not going to get this job. This isn't going to happen, this isn't possible, this isn't a realistic possibility, right? And you create all this unnecessary doubt, all this unnecessary fear, and you're creating it about something that you want. See, a lot of that thinking it's tied directly to your discipline. It is. Because when you're undisciplined in other areas, you're also undisciplined in your thinking, and what that allows you to do is just think whatever you want. Well, little do you know, there's two parts of your brain that will play games with you. When you want something, and you want it bad enough, and you've become disciplined, no matter what that discipline is, you can't have a life full of no discipline. That's bad business. If you lack discipline in your eating, you will gain lots of weight. If you lack discipline in your thinking, you will go crazy thinking about all the negative things, because for some reason, before our mind will ever gravitate towards positive thinking, we will gravitate towards something negative, something we don't want, something that will not happen, and we will accept that above and beyond accepting the fact of something good that we do want, that is possible, that will happen. We will. If you don't exercise discipline with your monogamy in your relationship, then you create another issue, right? Your discipline and how you think are directly tied to one another. And what you think is directly tied to what you get. But you don't have to become this great, nutty, overnight, disciplined person. It doesn't work like that. My first real discipline was getting up, early in the morning and going to the gym. My first real discipline was getting up early. That was the very first discipline. And that's a hard one. I'm an extremist. I want the hardest first. Unless it's schoolwork, and at school, then I don't want to do that at all. I go for the easiest stuff, and hopefully the hard stuff will take care of itself. But in life, I go for the hard things because I want to be built based off the hard efforts and the hard work ethics. So if you ever want to eliminate your fear, your anxiety, your doubt, start becoming disciplined in areas of your life, and you'll see how the two will tie together. Doesn't mean that you'll never have a fear again. You'll never have anxiety again. But what it means is, as soon as it comes up, you'll recognize what it is, and you'll calm it down. And you'll say, instead of going into feeling like lack, like there's not enough of, scarcity, which creates fear. Oh, there's not enough. Oh my God, fear. Oh, there's not enough air. Oh, there's not enough money. Oh, not enough gas. Oh, there's not enough time. Oh. When you come out of that, you start recognizing when your mind goes into scarcity and creates that fear and anxiety, you'll recognize it. And that discipline will allow you to start shifting in a different direction. Whatever your mind starts feeling like there's a scarcity of, you start doubling down on. If there's a scarcity of money, you look around your house, you find something that you haven't used in a while, you take a picture of it, you send it on OfferUp, and you sell it. Now scarcity's gone, right? But scarcity will have you in a mindset thinking that there is no out, there is no solution. When you have discipline, you're able to slow that down and say, hey, there is a solution. There's always a solution. You weren't using it anyway, so sell it. Eliminate that lack. If you feel like there's not enough love in your relationship, well, then don't try to make the other person love you more. You just love more. And create what you want. Don't ever take the power away from yourself. It's always inside of you. You just have to know how to use it with discipline.